tight, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Time to check in with your affiliations. You all voted, and the city has some new officials in town. The Western Wildcats say goodbye to Troy Dan and welcome in perennial 2KTV award winner and fan favorite, Poor Boy Sin. Across the way, the Beasts of the East parted ways with Ticino and brought
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Joining Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the always insightful Kenny, the Jet Smith. Kenny, it is so great seeing you.
Hey, Gregory Anthony. How are you today?
We're doing well, Kenneth.
Yeah, but it's good to have another guard on our row here, isn't it?
You know what? It just brings a whole new level of intellect to the broadcast.
Thank you so much.
Well, guards are the quarterbacks of basketball.
Well, if you wanted intellect, I'm the guy to bring down from up there.
Yes.
Spell intellect for us real quick, just so we get a taste of your...
And now we're back off to the Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off. Let's go to the game.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, who used to play for the Clippers at the end of his career, said the atmosphere at their games now matches that of the Lakers, adding, "This excitement for two teams in the same city, I don't know when that's happened in basketball. It's pretty amazing." Guys?
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. D.A., thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Caris LeVert. And it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Batuma's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Beverly in at the point.
And you look at Paul George. I mean, he's got the capability to lead the league in scoring, but he's just as focused on locking you down.
That sets him apart. You know, how many guys could say, I could get 20 on you and stop you from getting 20? Few guys can do that.
And it's George missing. And here's LeVert. The shot by Brogdon wide open. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
And it's Beverly missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Here's Beverly. This one for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Pacers off to a quick start here. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
And here is Brogdon after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Stolen by Beverly. And now the Clippers on the break. And Batum with the basket on the assist from Ibaka.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Leonard out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now the pass to LeVert. Outside Holiday. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kenny, your shot mechanics look polished, even back in college. Some guys take longer to have that thing look smooth and right and make some sense optically.
Well, it's repetition more than the visual. So the more you, like I actually shot the ball and my left hand stays on too long, so I had a side spin. It didn't go, it have a natural revolution. So Marcus Smart comes to mind, Lonzo Ball, you know, but the repetition will help you.
Yeah. And, you know, there are some guys that, you know, some of the great shooters don't have great, I mean, Ray Allen, Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe shot it with a
Larry
little size
Bird's
man. Larry
form
Bird
was different.
But, you know, they perfected it. Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Number 1, Miles Turner.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
George has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Now LeVert. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. The rebound by Brogdon. Indiana trailing here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Here's Beverly, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So many combo guys in the backcourt now, Kenny, but there are still a few traditional style point guards left, and they're sure fun to watch.
Yeah, you still got Rondo. You still have Mike Conley.
Yep.
Obviously CP3. These are traditional point guards that think pass first. Still got LeBron. He's a traditional point guard. He passes first. So it's still fun to watch.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverly doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
Now here's LeVert. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He's a top talent in today's game. George is not only a dynamic offensive player, but he's versatile and a skilled defender.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And with Paul George, it's pretty awesome. You get the whole package. You get great scoring. You get good playmaking and rebounding. You get a defender with active hands. And there's a lot of things about Paul George that can elevate everything you do to have great team success.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Kenny, these days you need versatile defenders. In your opinion, who does the best job of guarding from point guard to center in the NBA?
You got Kawhi, you got AD. I would add Paul George in the mix.
Sure.
I would add Patrick Beverly in the mix. I would add PJ Tucker, guys who can play multiple defender positions. Avery Bradley. I would add him in there. You notice most of them on the same team, huh?
Yeah, they are.
That's crazy.
A shot by Batum, no good. Pacers trail by 7. A shot by Holiday, nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's LeVert. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. It's deflected.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's George. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Passes it to LeVert. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pacers trail by 6. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. LeVert against George. Holiday with the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Holiday's got 8. Kenny, as a former point guard, how would you construct the perfect shooting guard to complement your game?
My game?
Yep.
Oh, all you got to do is be on the floor, baby. Yeah, you're going to be
Let
good.
it happen.
You're
Just
gonna
let
be
it
good.
happen.
Let it happen. Now, for me, I love guys with a high energy guys. So that's why I love playing with Vernon Maxwell. Just guys that had high batteries, because at times I would kind of get too cerebral in the game. And then he would pull me up and just make me emotional in the game. So I like
Become
guys
a dog,
like that.
right?
Just get emotionally in the game
Right,
instead of
right.
I'm reading the situation and this guy's over. No. Just play hard.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because my guys, John Starks, is the same exact way. He was just a great competitor. Like the moment never got too big because he always felt like I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
And George with the stuff.
Defenses tend to overplay George's jumper because it's wet, but he can also destroy you off the bounce.
Pacers trail by 9. LeVert with it. He's got 5, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Then for the Pacers, Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. J.K. Sampson comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Clippers leading by 8. Now the Clippers moving it up. Jackson misses.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
McConnell kicks to Sampson. Sinks the triple. And with the game of basketball going global, guys, Kenny, we've seen it. It's no longer a cakewalk for a U.S. team to go in those international tournaments and just check the box. They got to compete, and they're going to face some terrific players.
Yeah, well, back in '92 when the Dream Team was formed, it woke the world up. It allowed them to see what basketball at its best looked like. And so now we can imitate that, or we can emulate it, or we can find out who got those guys back.
That was the plan for the Dream Team. Basically, it was to go and elevate the game of basketball. And that's exactly what happened. Right now, we have all these great players coming in from all over the world.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Back to Turner. Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Williams, that's good.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pacers trail by 9. Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and the shot goes in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's McConnell following the score by Lou Williams. Pass to LeVert. Stolen by Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead. Guys, the game nowadays more open, more freedom of movement. Kenny, do you like where the game seems to be headed?
Yeah, as a fan, I like it. And if I was a player, I would like it. Because of my style of play, I can imagine a lot of players in my era wouldn't like it. But a lot more fun to watch, a lot of flow to the game.
The thing I like about it is you have to be more skilled in the game today. Because you can't just grab and hold and beat people up today. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like your Nick Tees.
Yeah, exactly. We would have struggled today. We would have struggled. And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Caris LeVert. And a perfect time here to look at all the teams that score the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Pacers.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect. And a chance here to look at the numbers for Miles Turner. First in blocks, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Here's Sampson. At the top of the key, McDermott. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pacers trail by 13.
And it's often said, this is an era of player empowerment in the NBA. Jet, do you think things are different from when we played?
Oh, for sure. Because of social media, because of the access to travel, players are more connected more than any other time. They do things off the court that we never did off the court. First time I met Greg was in a barbershop, you know, it was like by happenstance. We weren't planning on meeting there.
Yeah.
The difference back.
Mike the Barber, shout out Mike the Barber.
Mike Dean made 2K. Well, you know what? If you go back to like our era, like I used to tell people, like you could be the best guard on the East Coast, and you may have never seen the best guard on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have it. Like nowadays, these kids grow up competing against each other
all the time,
and they see each other on a regular basis.
From a very early age.
And players today know their value.
Yes.
They know what their value is to their franchise.
And Williams drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Sampson. Turner trying to free himself up. Sampson, the pass to McConnell. Over to the wing. Indiana again missing. Clippers leading by 15. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McDermott. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And McDermott is such a fearless scorer. You saw that in college and can be a sniper at times. And in games where he gets engaged offensively, he becomes so much more dangerous. It's good for teammates to look for him once you see a couple Dougie McBuckets baskets go in.
The free throw drops for McDermott. He's perfect from the line this time. Clippers leading by 15. Here's Williams. The shot misses. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
McConnell passes to Turner. He dishes it to McDermott. And it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Sampson's shot is off.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Morris with the bucket.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
McConnell kicks to McDermott with 4 seconds on the clock, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action after this word. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
You know, this game, you know, it's a physical game, obviously, but, you know, a lot of it is mental. So, you know, just, you know, making sure you're thinking while you're out there is, you know, one of the big things for me. One of the things I've kind of learned since I've been in the league.
You know this, it takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Ivica Zubac, Reggie Jackson out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Morris in at the 4-man position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Leonard, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And Indiana with a change here, too. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner.
One shot.
They throw good, Lou Williams.
Well, whether Lou Williams is starting or more than likely coming off the bench, he's such a high-quality role player, someone that can heat up in a hurry and make the difference on those nights during a regular season where you could tally up 6 or 7 more wins. Lou's going to get those for you. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Los Angeles leading by 20. A 3 from Leonard. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 5.
Picture perfect mechanics. There's nothing about Leonard's game that hasn't been refined.
Leonard with the steal. It's Williams with the drive. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Justin Holiday's checked in for Jakar Sampson. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And here's Brogdon from the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Count it. He's got 5.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end, a complete two-way.
Oh! Wow, not known for his flamboyance. Leonard this time was the highlight reel stuff.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the inside, and Holiday throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Kennard. 2 points. That one goes.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Sabonis, no good on the triple. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Here's Morris, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Beverly against Brogdon. Holiday with the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Chalk up 2 there. Beverly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The strength from Patrick Beverly is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
The pass to Brogdon. All alone. That one off the back iron and out.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Good work there as it goes.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
For Indiana, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And here's Holiday. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Brogdon, a good look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Brogdon's got his third basket of the night right there.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
If I never jump, then I here ain't gonna walk till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And all the way me brainwash, you know you cheat. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's my
So, for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. And Paul George is subbed in for Kennard. LeVert's checked in for Indiana. Here's Beverly. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Beverly's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's looking to fire when he can, Beverly, so appreciate his shot selection that time.
LeVert the pass to McDermott. Uncovered. The putback and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got his first points of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. George, no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Holiday with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. That one drops for him. George has got 20.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Passes it to LeVert. And it's off from three-point range. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
2 shots.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
The first free throw is good. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Good on both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Stolen by George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
On the wing, Holiday. LeVert with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. LeVert's got 15 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's George. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Brogdon looking it over. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Here's George. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
The Clippers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Free throw good, Paul George. Indiana's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers.
For your Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
Holiday against Leonard. Holiday left side. Back to LeVert. 5 on the clock. And the Pacers another 3.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
And George, here we go. And yes, it's good. George has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brogdon outside. Right side Holiday. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. The 3 from George. Trains the three-pointer. George has got 34 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Sabonis finds LeVert. Knocked loose. Batum with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
We know George can beat you with the pass, has great vision and great court sense.
The Pacers shooting straight 49% from the field. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. He likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
George, no good. And Indiana shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That's what you love about George. He can beat you off the ball, and he can also initiate.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And how good has he been at the line?
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Paul George. Lou Williams has checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Caris LeVert. Both shots good from the stripe.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
To the paint. And there's Brogdon on the assist by McConnell. And that's 10 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Shots good by Williams. There's 1:54 left here in the second. To the middle. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 9 points in the quarter.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And what about our special guest? Kenny, thanks for taking the time to join us, dropping by. Always a pleasure. You add so much to the broadcast.
Man, thanks for having me. This is just great.
Thank you. And Brent, you and Kenny both enjoyed success in the NBA. Always great to have his perspective with us here at the broadcast table.
Well, that's nice of you, Kevin. And certainly Kenny has done some remarkable things post-career. And I love the fact with Kenny's presence, he's just got great perspective on the entirety of the game.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris has checked in.
1 shot.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. .32 seconds left in the first half. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Knocks it loose. Morris outside from past the arc. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
McConnell with it, working on Williams. A shot by McConnell, no good. 1 second left, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much. Lou, in the first half, your offense was clicking. What was the difference getting off to a hot start?
I think we play with a lot of energy, the ball swinging around. They're using a lot of help side defense. We're just taking advantage of it.
And really breaking them down. Thanks, Lou. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And rejoining us here at the table, hey, he's back, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kudos to you, sir, for your sharp and incisive analysis of the game.
Oh, thank you, Ernie, thank you. Always a pleasure to break down the game with the great ones.
Trader. Excuse me. Yeah, glad you had fun over there. Trader.
I'm back, though.
Copycat.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Pacers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with LeVert, and it's Holiday in at the small forward.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Williams gets the bucket.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Beverly against Brogdon. Shoots from the baseline. The offensive rebound. And that one, good. Beverly's got 13.
And Patrick Beverly sneaking in right there, always looking for ways that he can help support the team.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist in the game. Stolen by Brogdon, stolen by Beverly, and here we go. Fast break, Beverly's got it. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Brogdon with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And that one's good, Brogdon. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Batum finds Williams. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Count that bucket. Beverly's got 4 this quarter.
He's selective, but it's huge when Beverly starts to find his stroke like this.
Outside Holiday. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Poked loose, out to Turner. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Brogdon against Beverly. Fires from the wing. Here's Sabonis, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Offensive rebound, a second chance effort, and the layup good by Batum. Batum's got his second bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Los Angeles calls timeout. Zubats is checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for Lou Williams. The Pacers also with a sub. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Shots good by Kennard. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's LeVert on the wing. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Beverly, banked in off the glass.
That's all about balance there. You focus on the rim no matter what's happening around you, and Patrick Beverly knocks one down.
Pass to McDermott. LeVert with it. Kennard covering. Here's Brogdon, and that one is hammered home.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And that one's good. Beverly's got 19 points.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
Now Brogdon. 19 points in the game. Stolen by Beverly. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to LeVert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Out to the wing. McDermott, no one around him, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Batum, good.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
And Indiana's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Beverly. Finished off the break. Beverly's got 12 now in this quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Back to LeVert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Miles Turner taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Turner.
Drafted 11th overall back in 2014. Miles Turner is a premier defensive player, leading the league in blocks in 2018.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Batum. Paul George comes in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Indiana also making some changes. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Justin Holiday. Aaron Holiday comes in for Caris LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Jackson. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
McConnell with it. And the pass to McDermott. Lays it up off the glass. McDermott's got 4 points in the quarter.
McDermott crafty when it comes to scoring inside, uses that quick trigger release close to the basket.
Here's Kennard. Another one falls for the Clippers. Here's McConnell. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is Indiana. Kicks to McDermott. The three, good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
McDermott with a great foundation. Catch, shoot, fire.
And George, here we go. Good on the bucket. George has got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Sampson. Dishes it to McDermott. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Holiday, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Kept alive. Here's Zubac, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And it's George finishing it off.
It's easy to understand why Paul George is one of the top scorers in the league. He can read the defense, he can shoot it, he can get inside, and he's riding a hot streak now.
Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Miles Turner at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Turner. Both free throws good from Turner.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jackson down low. He's covered by McConnell.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
George double teamed, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 44.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
And here's McConnell. Pass to McDermott. They double him with George. Here's Sampson. Count it. Sampson's got 7 points.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
16 feet away, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
He uses the threat of his drive to open up looks for him offensively. Jackson is one smart cookie.
Here's McConnell, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
McConnell scanning the floor. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The shot by George, no good.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holiday. A different look for the Clippers. Ibaka comes in for Ivica Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Luke Kennard. And a change for the Pacers. Sabonis is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Trying to get open is Ibaka. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, the confidence that Sweet Lou is showing right now is tearing him up.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Charity stripe shot. Drained for 2 points. Williams has got 32 points.
Pretty good mid-range player there. The touch from Lou Williams, especially on those kind of jumpers, that one's on the money.
Pass to Sabonis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams, that's good. Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6, and it goes down 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Jackson, and it's good from the elbow. Jackson's got 20 points.
And another for Jackson, a streaky scorer, but when he gets hot, watch out.
Holiday inside the line. Off on that one. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Marcus Morris is out there with Patrick Patterson. And there's Jackson, and it's Mann in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. On the wing, Holiday, covered by Morris. There's the pass to Sabonis. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pacers. And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Holiday, and the layup is good. Holiday's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And just a smooth jumper, something Morris entered the league with, but now he's hitting it with more consistency.
Sampson, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Mann. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
The Pacers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Indiana moving the ball around. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Oh, that's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The 17-footer, and he drops that one in. Kelly's got his first basket of the night.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Passes it to LeCue. Outside for Martin. From deep. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Kelly missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Connects from three-point range. LeCue's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Mann. They get the rebound. Here's Kelly. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to LeCue. Outside Martin. Now Patterson. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Inside, power down with both hands.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Shot from 16. Mann can't hit.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Sampson's shot, good.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise-caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Sumner's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
LeCue passes to Sampson. Here's LeCue, defended by Beverly. They get it back.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Jackson. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the inside. Left block shot on the way. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Sumner, and down it goes, jamming that one home. Beverly with the ball. The 17-footer. Sabonis grabs the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
3-on-3.
Down, Patrick.
Man gets the bucket. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Sabonis. Tipped away. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jakar Sampson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Sabonis. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Jackson, that's good. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's LeCue for 3. That one doesn't go. Here's Mann, covered by Martin. Lets it fly from 18. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
In the corner, it's Martin. And he's good on the 3-ball. Martin's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. And they double up Jackson. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Sumner. The feed now to Martin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
A baseline J. Again, Los Angeles.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Indiana's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Down low, here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And Jackson gets it to go. Pacer shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Out left to the wing. Here's Sumner. Kept alive by Indiana.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. Well, a little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
And finished off by McDermott.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Beverly, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Beverly's got 14 points here in the second half. Here's LeCue. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Pacers, Doug McDermott. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Both good from the line that time. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. And that one misses. To the inside, Stanley, and he slams that one down.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. And it's Beverly missing. The Pacers shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Pass to LeCue. Three-pointer on the way. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And it's Beverly missing and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. LA's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Lets it fly from 18. And he makes that one.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Kevin Gelly. Rebound by Sumner.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
LeQ's shot is off.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Turner. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. Within our offense, the key is to move. My teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. I just got to, stay within the offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.